everyone, I hope you're doing really well. I got something in the mail that I want to talk about. It's the Goss Holiday brush. It looks like this. It's supposed to be just like the number 2, which is my favorite in the set, only larger. Pretty. They're really pretty. I mean, I'll give them that. It's not the same. It's not even close. It's a different type of hair. I believe this is goat. This is squirrel. This is so soft. This is like ridiculous. It's so soft. This, not that soft. I'm really disappointed. $85 I paid for this thing. I have a Sonia Kashuk brush here, similar size. I mean, obviously it's slightly smaller, but it's way softer than this brush. So that part I'm not happy with. The shape is nice. I just used it to apply powder, and I'm going to show you how it works with my Laura Mercier highlighter that I show you all the time. Just on the tip of the brush. So I mean, that works pretty well to highlight. That's good. But okay, so here's my take on this. I've been a total brush hoe lately. I know that. I've bought a lot of new things, a lot of new brushes. My favorites for sure are the Tom Ford, but I love this set. I love the set of Wayne Goss brushes. They are truly beautiful, great quality, wonderful materials. Workmanship is amazing. They feel so soft on the skin. This one, it's a nice brush. Don't get me wrong. But if I was going to spend $85, I kind of wish I would have got a second Tom Ford cheek brush instead of this brush. I think I will use it. I mean, I know I'll use it. I have it. But I don't know. I can touch up my bronzer and see how that works. But I don't know. Just wonder what you thought. If you got it, what your thoughts are. It's nice. I mean, it's really nice. It's a nice brush, but it is not the same softness for sure, which is super disappointing because in the video, Wayne talked about these being, basically this is a bigger version of this. It's ultra soft. Not feeling it. In fact, I think it's a little scratchy. So not pleased, not thrilled, not terribly disappointed, but definitely not a thrill. And at this price point, I want to be thrilled. I'm pretty thrilled with this brush. This is $48. This is the #1 face brush from Marc Jacobs. Get it at Sephora. You can return it if you hate it. This is a great brush. I'm thrilled with this. I didn't care for the bronzer brush, so I sold it. But yeah, I mean, I'm really happy I have the Wayne Goss brush set. This one, I'm super ho-hum about. I don't want to be ho-hum for $80. I want to be thrilled. Is that too much to ask? Sometimes I think maybe my expectations are too high of price points and what things should cost and what I expect the quality to be. Maybe it's me. Maybe I'm a weirdo. I don't know. That's totally possible. I've been accused of it before. But another option, very similar size, similar shape, is this Sonia Kashuk brush. Now, I know people are probably freaking out that I'm comparing a synthetic Sonia Kashuk brush, but I tell you what, this is super soft. It applies things very well. I love it for bronzer because it gets in the hollows of your cheeks and contouring. I love it for the same reason for highlighter, and I like it for powder just fine. This is a great brush. This is $17, something like that. I think it's $17. You can't go wrong with Sonia Kashuk brushes for the most part. I don't think I really have one I hate. Another great one is this is a newer one, number 28. It's like a $2.39 on crack, better made. Absolutely amazing. I really love this brush. This is a great brush. This is nice. I'm going to use it. It performs well. It's a little bit scratchy, but I tell you what, it's too expensive. It's too expensive for what it is. I'm super disappointed, and I actually feel a little bit duped because it was very hyped. Oh, this brush, it's only going to be available on the 12th and you can buy it at X time. And I was so excited. I set the alarm in my phone and I was really excited to get it because great, it just shutted. That's fantastic. So my assumption was it was going to be just like this one. I also feel that it was marketed kind of crappy in that They didn't tell you what it was going to cost. So you had to kind of maybe come to your own conclusions. I really assumed, since this one's marketed at, I want to say $35, this is going to be somewhere around 60. So 85 was a bit of a shock, but I still pressed forward because, you know, I wanted to tell you about it, and I also wanted to love it, and I really believed I would, given that I loved the other one. I'm just wondering if it's going to shed anymore. It had 2 hairs just fall out, so... I've already washed it, by the way. I always wash them before I use them. And a lot of dye came out of it. That was the other thing. It was like I've never had a brush have that much dye pour out of the bristles. So anyway, that's my thoughts on it. I'm not going to give this an A+. I would give the brush set an A. Not an A+, an A. This I'm going to have to give like a C-. Because while I think it's a nice brush, it kind of feels scratchy on the face. It's not super soft. And terribly overpriced for what it is. I mean, seriously, go out, buy these 2 brushes from Sonia Kashuk. This one's way, way softer than this. This is a 24. I use this one a lot for blush. I think it's a great blush brush, but you could also use it for powder or whatever because it's quite dense. And this is a great brush for blush for sure. It's got a really nice shape for blush. I like this for highly pigmented blushes because of the taper. This is also very tapered, which is good. But again, God, it's just so expensive. It's ridiculous. You could buy 4 of these and a latte and still spend less. So yeah, not happy with that aspect of it. Do I love the brush? No, I like it, but I don't love it, and I'm really feeling stupid that I bought it, to be honest. So anyway, that's my review. I kind of almost hope Wayne doesn't watch it. I hope you're doing well, and I will talk to you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.